Hey, I'm Brigitte. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I don't care how warm it is outside. I've started a fire in my fireplace to give this video that cozy Yule log feeling. Are you mentally prepared for Thanksgiving? Are you prepared at the dinner table to deal with such questions as, why don't you have a boyfriend? Why can't you seem to keep a boyfriend? Why can't you seem to keep a normal boyfriend? Some people will never be satisfied. So you need to come in prepared with a diversion. You need your own conversation topic that will last and is very unlikely to loop back around to the original subject which you're trying to get away from. May I suggest? You sit down and someone starts with the spiel. How are you still single? Something's wrong with you. You say, did you know that an invisibility cloak is actually a realistic possibility now? Granted, it will give them some ideas about why you probably can't keep a normal boyfriend, but still. It can change the subject for the whole dinner long. I mean, I have a lot to say about it, and I'm talking to myself. I can only imagine when there's other people talking about it with you. And it's true. Scientists say it's just a matter of time and money being spent at this point, and an invisibility cloak can happen. All they need to do to make you invisible is surround you with bent light. Just that. Think of it like this. What if from every angle people saw you backwards through a telescope so that you were so small they couldn't even see you? What would you do if you were invisible? In the past, movies and fiction have made it seem like the ability to be invisible would bring out the very worst in people. Anonymity equals power? And if you didn't have an invisibility cloak, you'd never feel anonymous because you'd never know if you were really alone. But I don't want to think that human beings are all just a bunch of wannabe criminals who are self-conscious about it. I think it'd be a lot like anonymity on the internet, which gave people what would you say if no one had to know who you were. Who knew so many people were so angry? And then there are the practical questions about the invisibility cloak. Like, if no one can see you because you're surrounded by a bunch of bent light, you probably aren't going to be able to see out either. So maybe the question really shouldn't just be, what would you do if you were invisible, but what would you do if you were invisible and blindfolded? That's not nearly as cool. But see, these are all things you could talk about at the dinner table. You could just, not let it go. Good luck. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you next week after the holiday.